What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and shout out to the Fry Nation. Guys, this is kind of crazy. I've been getting a lot of requests to go back and try Miscreated. If you guys don't know, Miscreated was the first early access game that I believe I've ever covered on the channel. Back in the day, it was a mess. Like, it was so early on in development that it literally just looked like a bunch of random assets in a world. So we're gonna try this again. People have been saying that it's gotten a lot better since I've played it. I haven't been keeping up with development at all, I'm not gonna lie. So let's try it here. If you guys haven't seen the first video that I did, like, this was back in 2014 when I was just starting to get the groove of the channel, and you can just see how far we've come watching that video. I'll put a link down in the description and you guys can go watch that there. And here we are. If I remember correctly, Miscreated was very empty when I played. That was my main concern. Like, you'd go up all these stairs and search all the rooms, and it just felt like you'd never find anything. It's like the loot tables were fucked up. And again, keep in mind, I played this on day one, right? Oh my god, this brings me back. I remember this. Now it is just first person, but if you hit, what the hell is the button again? I believe F1, and that is a person. I guess that was perfect timing. Alright, time to kill this motherfucker. So this is happening. Fist fight 5 seconds into the game. I killed him! Yes! Oh, and then he disappears. So fuck that guy. This is where I killed that dude. Oh, that's a player. Hello? 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 Friendly, friendly. Are you friendly?
Yeah, friend.
Are you friendly?
Yeah, friend.
Hello?
Yeah, friend.
How do you put your hands up like
Hello?
that? How do you put your hands up like that?
Don't speak English, man.
How do you put your hands up? Yes, how do you do that? How?
Kill me, man.
Huh?
Don't you kill me.
Damn it, he juked me. Oh, combat's still trash. Yes! Oh, bitch. Okay, let's talk about Miscreated. I feel like Miscreated does a lot of things very well. I feel like the cinematic feel, the ambience, the environments, the lighting, I think the game looks great. CryEngine is an amazing engine. They nailed the atmosphere of the level, of the map, of the world. I think they did a really good job. The way the camera subtly moves in and out, it's really good. I feel like it adds cinematic feel to the game, as well as a practical camera movement when you're playing in third person and you're going through these tight houses and hallways and stairwells. I think it does a really good job at doing that. What I do is kill people. As you guys saw in the video, I love to kill on sight. I'm a savage. I've been like that. If you guys haven't seen my Bandit Diaries videos, that's just what I do. I love trying to manipulate and befriend players and then turn on them in a moment's notice. I love doing that shit. And Miscreated's combat, I feel, is very clunky. Yes, I was able to kill that guy, but the swings felt delayed. It just didn't feel like a solid combat experience. The movement is still clunky, and I said this from day one. That was one of the biggest turnoffs. If the character movement isn't fluid, or it's struggling to be a 1-to-1. So when I swing, he actually swings on time. If it's laggy, if it's like that, I'm not gonna play it. And it looks like that Miscreated is still like that even to this day. So that's a huge turnoff to me. But again, gameplay is what you would expect. It's a loot and survive type of game with other players. That's it. Back in the day, they had mutants. Now, I haven't even experienced a mutant. I don't know if they've taken them out of the game, but I remember they used to have, it was just like some bald naked dude with like a huge drill bit on his hand. I'll show you a clip. We're just gonna sit here and watch. Look at my feet, by the way. So they still got a lot of issues with the character model. Oi, crikey, he's going into the bush to get his prey. Let's watch. The mutant stalks his prey. The deer tries to get away, and now he's coming at me! Run away! I don't think those are there anymore. At least for me, during this playthrough, I didn't find one. So if you guys are like experienced Miscreated people, let me know in the comments below if those are still in the game. I'm not sure. Overall, man, like Miscreated has done a lot more than I actually thought they were going to do. But like I said back in the day, it was a solid foundation for what could potentially be a good survival game. And it looks like they're proving me right with that. Like, they're building upon it. They're making it better. Everyone was saying that there was a patch that was just released that made it really, really good. There's definitely been a lot of improvements. I love the fact that it's not just you walk up, you hold the E button and pick something up. You actually have to look for the stuff throughout the houses and shit. So like there might be a can of tomatoes down on the floor and you have to like crouch and look. I like that. That's realistic to me. The fact that this game isn't really getting a lot of mainstream appeal, I have a feeling, and this is just an opinion, I have a feeling it's due to that combat system. You guys see how popular H1Z1 is. It's because the combat was fluid. Even though the animations were janky, the combat and the character movement is a lot more fluid in that game. And I feel like the competitive scene for that is taking off because of that core gameplay value of fluid movement. Miscreated isn't like that. Miscreated is a lot more slow. It's a lot more clunky. And I don't know if that was a design choice so that it would deter people from killing on sight. I don't know. What I'm saying is the fact that this game doesn't have mainstream appeal, I'm gonna venture to say that a big portion of that is the combat system. Thank you guys for suggesting me go back. I'm glad that I could finally do almost a 2-year in review. I like to do year in reviews for games on my channel that had a significant impact. Games like H1Z1, Epsilon, H-Hour. I'm going to do Squad. And I just never thought of going back and doing Miscreated because when I played it, it was just so early that even a year after, I don't think would have done it justice. But we're almost at the 2-year mark. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. If you saw my first video and saw this video, what you guys think of the changes, the updates, the graphic fidelity that the game now holds. Let me know in the comments below. Let's start a narrative about survival games in general. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the Fry Nation, and I'll see you on the next one.